Why can't Ms. Rachel talk about Gaza's dying children? I had a conversation about this with another journalist, and I want to share some of it with you. So, Ms. Rachel, she's a super popular children's educator. And as you might expect, she loves kids and advocates for them on her Instagram and in interviews. Like, she's talked about Israeli children taken hostage in the October 7th attack, and she's talked about children affected by famine in Sudan. But then she started talking about Palestinian children in Gaza. Since October 2023, about 16,500 children have been killed in Gaza. That's according to the Gaza Health Ministry. And once Ms. Rachel started talking about those kids, critiques started to pop up. One notably from a privately funded pro-Israel advocacy organization called Stop AntiSemitism. They even asked the DOJ to investigate if she was being funded by Hamas. If Ms. Rachel, the kids show host, was being funded by Hamas. The New York Times even followed up with Ms. Rachel to confirm the claim. For the record, she denies being funded by Hamas.
To me, it's not surprising, actually, that even Miss Rachel was accused of being funded by Hamas, because we actually see this as a consistent playbook among those who are trying to discredit voices who are speaking up for Palestine and for Palestinians. Luckily, with someone like Miss Rachel, that seems utterly ludicrous.
But that tactic is actually in line with the Heritage Foundation's Project Esther, brought to you by the architects of Project 2025. They lay out their belief that criticizing Israel's policies is a thin veil for anti-Semitism, even though many people, including many Jewish Americans, disagree with that assertion. And these conversations about what constitutes anti-Semitism highlight a significant shift in public opinion.
For the longest time, the default position was basically one of sympathy towards Israel and suspicion towards Palestinians. For somebody like Miss Rachel to come out and state that she is horrified by what is happening to Palestinian children is such an indication of how much public opinion has shifted. And people are fighting very, very hard for where that center lies.
Anti-Semitism is real, it's wrong, and it's dangerous. But the blowback against Ms. Rachel begs the question, what exactly is so controversial about advocating for the wellness of all children?